Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today as we are taking a look at the month of October for Aries. So anywhere that you have Aries in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on an Aries, hello and welcome. So happy to have you here. Now, this month is all about finding what you are reaping. We have this haystack here for karma. You will reap what you have sown. So either that makes you feel really happy or not so much. So if you don't like what's been coming your way, really check in with yourself. Be more mindful and aware of your thoughts and feelings, because we are literally manifesting all the time. So all right, please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so that can really affect my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I do get tongue-tied. I have tremors, which can make shuffling a bit of a challenge for me. So, you know, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands. Whenever that happens, I tend to drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay, you may hear background noise. My cat is on nip, and she has the kitty zoomies. You know, she's definitely, can tell she's had some nip. So she is running around, and my dog is like, oh my god, calm your tits. But anyway, everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, you can find that in the descriptions. You know, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck or a candle, something for my household, something for my fur babies, or if you just want to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. So make sure you check that out. So all right, Aries, before we get to cards, we are going to get a zodiac message from the spirit board. That is what Spirit has chosen for the month of October. All right, October 2025, a zodiac message for Aries. What is it that Aries needs to know here? And it is going to Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. So Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Some key words are think, observe, study, analyze, discriminate, divide up into component parts, criticize, reason, logic, connect, adapt, move things about, spread, make by hand, craft, form, detail, predict, calculate, symbolize, translate, communicate, speak, write, and read. So Virgo symbolic meaning. The visual depiction of Virgo is a young woman holding some shafts of wheat. While Virgo is commonly thought of as the virgin, it is important to note that in ancient times, the word virgin actually had two meanings. It was used not only to refer to a sexually inexperienced individual, but also to describe an independent woman who did things on her own terms and over whom no man held dominion. Indeed, Virgos thrive when they are able to do things in their own way. The dual meaning of the word virgin carries over into the dual nature that most Virgos exhibit. Sometimes they are completely confident in their opinions and competence, but other times they are as filled with self-doubt and naivete as a young beginner. Flexible and open to change, such individuals deal with each situation depending on the needs and desires of the moment. Virgos are more comfortable adapting to outside influences than they are imposing their will on others. Virgo is the sign of analysis. Virgos strive to break something down into its component parts to see how it works and whether it can be improved. Virgos have to resist their tendency to let constructive criticism turn into nasty nitpicking. They tend to worry when they become attached to wanting to know how things are going to turn out before the fullness of time reveals it. You know, we're not meant to know everything all the time. It would take some of the zest out of life. So, all right, Aries, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo, someone with Virgo in their birth chart. It could be anywhere in your relationships. Maybe you have Virgo placements in your birth chart, and it's totally okay if you don't know, you guys. You know, not everybody knows their birth chart and everyone else's, right? All right, Aries, let's get some I can't even think of the name of this deck. Spellcasting oracle messages. Wow, okay, my brain is already like, you expect me to work? I don't think so. I work when I want to. So we have passion coming through. We have lighten your load coming through. Let's see what else for you, Aries, for October. We have dreams coming through. And we also have blessings coming through. Ooh, yes, I love seeing some blessings show up. So, all right, passion. What are you passionate about? It's time to cast aside all fears that have darkened your outlook and invite some warmth into your inner world. Your sparkle has dimmed and your motivation has waned. Everyday life has distracted you and you've forgotten what it is that truly makes your soul sing. An intense yearning is yet to be satisfied, although you're unsure of what it is you actually crave. Desire, attraction, and enthusiasm accompany you as you remember and reignite that which fuels your passion. So spice up your life as you walk in your true light with full might, vitality, and vigor to reclaim your zest for life. And that's part of why we're not meant to know everything. Look at all that fire there for you, Aries. Love that. Lighten your load. You have the choice and power to remove yourself from a stressful situation or simply take it in your stride. Stress is completely voluntary and something we allow ourselves to feel, even if this may not seem to be the case as you face the responsibilities that your life demands. Give your exhausted and tortured mind a break as you start to see things with a brighter outlook. Lighten your load and allow laughter to break you free from your self-imposed prison cell. It's the only way to strengthen your immune system and inspire hope while protecting you from the damaging effects that stress has dealt you. You know, it takes a toll on our whole body, you guys. You know, your heart especially, like it could be weakened, you know, is something that I'm hearing here. And I think I get heart for you guys a lot, so All right, we have dreams. Look out into the night sky and observe the constellation shining back at you, for it's the stars that point you in the right direction of your dreams. With this in mind, take some time to decide what it is that you wish to come true. Whatever you choose at this time will work out well, so take this opportunity to focus on a lifelong dream or ambition. Go to bed with a sense of excitement, for you're going on a journey as you always do, whether you're aware of it or not. Acknowledge the dreams you have, for each are entwined with meaning and messages to assist you in your awakened state. Ooh, okay, that's interesting there. And then we have blessings. When you desire someone else to experience the world through the sacred eyes of sanctity, honor, and gratitude, then you offer them a great blessing. This is a wonderful way to work with the pure energies of the universe and to attract a cornucopia of abundance in your life. Remember that everything you send out comes back to you threefold. I say tenfold. So open yourself up to receive great blessings from your guides, angels, and great masters. As you say prayers for the world, dedicate candles, partake in yoga, read spiritual books, chant and burn incense as you raise your vibration and truly light up your life and ultimately the world. And the world can definitely use all the light and love and positive energy it can get right now. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on in the love department for you. This can include yourself, your friends, your family, as well as significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I work with, the people I get to interact with, then guess what? That is also included here. So let's see what we have. We have bell for announcement. So, you know, some kind of exciting news, whether it's a raise, a promotion, starting a relationship, getting engaged, getting married, having a child, getting a new home, a new vehicle, can be literally anything there, you guys. We do have the vase for secret admirer. Hey, maybe you're gonna get some flowers, because you also have the rose, romances in the air. And you also have the weeping willow for family sorrow. So, you know, this could be the anniversary of someone's passing. It could have been their birthday, you know, so it could literally be anything, because there are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless. All right, let's see what's going on in career and finance here for you, Aries. I always want to know what's going on with my money, honey. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like, how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your account? So I'd be like, yep, I manifested that. I sure did. Show me my money. All right, you have the bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So, you know, problems are just temporary, you guys. You will find a solution. You will gain clarity on the situation. You also have the crown. Honor and respect will come to you. That's why I said maybe for some the announcement is getting a raise, getting a promotion. You have it in the bag. Something important such as a new job or raise. So, you know, you're climbing that ladder. You also have the tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead, you guys. So, you know, it's not happening overnight, you guys, you know, as you go, and people are noticing the work you're doing. You know, it doesn't go unnoticed. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you, Aries. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, why don't you pump your brakes, use some Vaseline? And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can don't mean I want to, you know. I would like some Easy Street, have my address, you know, be on Easy Street. So we do have this kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So, you know, this is warning you ahead of time so that you can plan ahead. You can have something set in motion. You have the bat, take care, enemies are working against you. So, you know, as long as we're alive, there's going to be forces working for us and forces working against us, right? I choose to focus on the ones that are working for me. That's the monkey, or the bat in this case, that I want to feed. All right, you have the lion. It is time to act, and with the lion comes Leo energy. Maybe you have Leo in your birth chart somewhere, or you're dealing with a Leo, someone with Leo in their birth chart, but I feel like they will help you, you know, with acting on whatever this is. You also have teardrops for great personal sorrow. So, you know, you did have the weeping willow for family sorrow as well. So I feel like this is related to that, if that makes sense. All right, let's get a message from the moon. The moon is all about changes in our lives. You know, the moon herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So let's get a message from Mama Moon here for you, Aries, for this month of October. Let's see what you need to know. All right, you have full moon in Taurus, detoxify, coming in here for you first. All right, and one more here for you, Aries. You have last quarter moon in Libra, make time for self-love. So that is very important. Detoxifying, self-love. You know, it's a time to take care of yourself. Maybe that's part of why you have some great personal sorrow going on. All right, full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Find a balance between what your heart wants and what is the practical next step to take. Your challenge now is to balance yourself emotionally. This might not be easy, but it'll boost your manifesting ability far more than if you're over emotional and therefore out of alignment. Your manifestation affirmation: I express love and love comes back to me. Yes, I love it. I express love and love comes back to me. So the next one is last quarter moon in Libra. So let's see, make time for self-love. While it's lovely to do things nicely, they also need to be done well. Be sincere. The way to get in the manifesting zone is to work through all your stuff and, you know, detoxify as well. Once you've done that, you become a clear signal for your desires. Your manifestation affirmation: harmony surrounds me. I am on my path. Yes, one more time. Harmony surrounds me. I am on my path. And remember that this is your trip, your journey around the sun. It is special and unique to who you are. All right, let's get a sixth sense connection oracle message here for you, Aries. Let's see what it is that your higher self wants you to know. You have a number 4 for patience. Ew, yucky. Who has time for that, right? All right, you're not really known for being very patient, Aries. So I kind of find that, you know, if you ever wondered if God, the universe, has a sense of humor, here's your sign, right? When your path forward is blocked by impatience and frustration, your first instinct is to burst through it. The way to conquer this challenge is by letting go of the need to resolve it now. Trust that the divine knows what is in your best interests and allow things to unfold naturally. Look how the fairy here encourages this frog to come closer in a playful manner. The frog has to become bolder and the fairy gentler. A little patience goes a long way. The affirmation: I am in harmony with my world and I trust divine timing. Some good crystals are blue lace agate, kyanite, and rutilated quartz. I am in harmony with my world and I trust divine timing. I believe I am being divinely guided in divine timing. All right, let's get some Moon Magic mini deck messages here for you, Aries. Let's see what else you need to know here. Okay, we have: I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. Waning crescent 5. Ooh, I like that. I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. We also have: I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Waxing gibbous 6. Ooh, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. The universe does not run out. There is plenty enough to go around for each and every single one of us. So you having more does not take away from anyone else. So do not hold on to guilt or shame for wanting more. All right, let's get some of the language of flowers mini deck messages here for you for this month of October, Aries. All right. We have Stephanatus for cooperation. Take the hand offered or ask. You know, I did say up here with that Leo, the lion, time to act. I did say I felt like they would help you with that. So take the hand offered or ask. We have Camellia for peace. Be calm and calm will come. You know, whatever it is that you want, you have to be it. You have to embody it. All right, let's get your bonus. It is going to come from the Oracle of Destiny. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on your last month's reading, Aries. If you want a chance at a bonus in your next month's, make sure you run the numbers up on this one. So we have, I'm gonna say that is grill coming in. Your grill, your grill. All right, let's see what grill means here in this deck. So it may take me just a moment to find it. I have never had this one come up before, so, and this one can be hard to find the stuff in, I have found. So hopefully I haven't passed it already. Girdle of Venus, let's see, your grill. Let's see where grill is. Okay, so the aspect of the hand is basically the whole thing there. Difficulties and setbacks can sometimes teach us that true happiness is the happiness we share. From imbalances, we can learn new ways of being part of a relationship, sharing joy and learning. Because courage is not the absence of fear or not being afraid to be wrong. It comes from the ability to take chances by facing adversity. So, you know, it's looking your fear in the eye and being like, you know what? Yeah, I'm afraid. But am I going to keep going? You bet your sweet booty I am. All right, Aries, these are your messages for October. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with all of you. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you, and I am very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. So all right, Aries, you seem to be reaping a lot of good things this month of October. You know, you have some kind of announcement, or someone around you really close to you has an announcement. You got a secret admirer. You're getting roses. Yeah, you know, there's some family sorrow, you know, and also it's a great personal sorrow to you personally. When it comes to career and finances, you're solving problems. You're fixing your crown. You got it in the bag. You're being reminded that slow and steady wins the race. And when it comes to life, yeah, you know, we need to have a good, solid plan that we can then put into action. And don't feed the bat of negativity. Bat it right out of the way. A little patience goes a long, long way. Make time for self-love. Detoxify, you know, clear the clutter, and bigger, better, brighter things will start coming towards you again. All right, Aries, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.